I'm gonna be 28 in May. I'm working at an export department at a pharmaceutical company. I've been living in Budapest since my whole life. I was born in Budapest and I lived only a half year abroad. I studied tourism and catering, and I have done this internship in Zanzibar at a hotel.
My name is Tiana. I'm from Serbia. I am 20 years old. I have been living in Budapest for the past 2 years almost. Well, I'm finishing my bachelor in here. I have one more year left. So I will think what is going to happen in the future, but could be. If the university for master is good, I might stay. Probably Budapest is so far very good because it's not that big. It's easy to manage around, but still there are so many events and so many international people, so it's good enough. But could be some other country as well, maybe.
If an opportunity comes, yes, I'm not looking for it, but if someone offers me a high-paying job, let's say in Germany or anywhere else, then yeah. And of course, it depends also on my fiance. So because everybody from so Hungary is a very I would say one town city. Everything is concentrated in Budapest, and everybody from the countryside is coming to Budapest. And this is the first thing. The second thing is that during the crisis, no one built flats, so there were not enough flats for these people coming from the countryside to the town. And the third is also the Airbnb. The third problem that everybody is buying and big companies are buying blocks of houses and they are renting it for Airbnb.
Okay.
So with these three combined, the price is raised. I mean, tourism is good for every country's economy. Okay, now with this Airbnb, sometimes I'm a little bit angry of the tourists coming here, but that's not, the tourists also would come when there were no Airbnb, so that's sure. Otherwise, yeah, it's good for a country if people are coming here and bringing extra knowledge into a country. That's very good. The nightlife and that everything is quite open. So Budapest is okay. The incomes are not so high like in Paris or Berlin or London, but also the costs of living are not so high.
Well, I have started working since I did want to also have like not live the average life, but also enjoy the life and maybe even be able to go outside every night or something like that. So I guess around 400 euros without the apartment cost, I think, without the accommodation. I prefer living in Budapest because I think that much more things happen during one day than they usually happen in Serbia. One of the very, very big problems that I think there exist is that unlike in my country, which is much smaller and people know each other, so it's kind of easier and more natural to have some kind of strong relationship, and like you get attached to people, which is completely normal. So you meet someone and you go for a coffee with them and you continue. But I think that in here people got very used to everything like going with a flow, like the city is changing in 24 hours. It's already like completely new Budapest. People come, people go. So I think that's a very bad aspect, that people don't take anyone or anything for like very, very seriously. So nothing is permanent, and then it's very difficult maybe to establish any sort of relationship. So either to find a friend, or either to find a boyfriend, or to find anyone who is gonna really like get attached and commit. So maybe that one. Being a foreigner in Budapest, it has two different like points of view. So, for example, it's very good because of that fact that there are so many international people. However, on the other side, I come from Serbia, and somehow the culture, even though Serbia is very close to Hungary, it's very different. Because in Serbia, if you go, no matter where you come from, usually you will be welcome. So no matter where you come from and who you are, you will be welcome, and we will be hospitable, and very very warm atmosphere. But in here, unfortunately, I did not really see that from the Hungarian people. So that's why mainly, unfortunately, I have only foreign friends, and I'm not really getting to experience the Hungarian lifestyle. So we are probably going always to the touristic places, to the places where Erasmus people go, and not where the locals would go.
Well, I don't have too much free time currently, but when I have free time, then I will go to parks or to the forest for walk with the dog. Uh, I go sometimes when I have time left running. Uh,
I don't have too much free time, but the free time that I have, I like to spend it usually outside. So I always find time with my friends to sit outside. There are so many nice areas to just, like chill, relax, have a coffee, have some drinks, and you can always see so many people and meet new people, which is the best part. It's not that big, so it's quite easy to manage around and to understand how everything functions, but it's also the same flow of people, international people during the year. Like you have Erasmus, you have long-term students, you have new people, you have tourists. So I think that's the good part about it. I use social media a lot.
well, yeah, of course, I think everybody is on Facebook. That's or nearly everybody. Facebook is what I am also using. I use Facebook for the reason it was founded. I would like to say I'm kind of sure when Mark Zuckerberg founded Facebook, he also thought, wow, what a great tool that you can keep the connection with your friends, and it's much easier to we go also sometimes play football, and together 12 or 14 people on Facebook in a group chat, it's much easier than on email, for example. So this is what I use Facebook for first, and the second for information. So I have, news feeds. I have lots of news channels liked, and sometimes I don't even go on the website of the newsletter. I just see it on Facebook. They posted something. I click on it, and that's how I find the news.
The most I would say that I always have my phone on. So I wouldn't say that I'm, how can I say, like active, but more like passive user. So if I get like text or anything like that, then I would use it. But Facebook and Instagram the most.
Slack is a chat platform for IT guys. Viber is more common in Hungary. WhatsApp, that's more for America, I think. YouTube, yeah, of course. Of course, I also have a Gmail, but I think Google Plus nobody uses. Most of the time, I communicate with them on Slack.
Definitely, it's making my life easier because especially with the Insta stories and the Facebook, you can just, without asking people where they are, you can just see everything, and it's very helpful if you just want to see someone or something like that.